Hello everyone, in this video we're gonna learn this pattern. So this is 9 by 5 matrix and this will look like this. And by this diagram we know from where our I start and where it end, and here we know from where our J start and where it end. Okay, so after knowing this we're gonna write our basic body of a pattern program. So let's go on a compiler. So here in this compiler I will write class main and main function. After that, in this we will write for loop of a I, for int I, and for loop of j, int j. Remember this j loop is a nested loop which is inside the I loop. So after creating this for loop and creating a variable I or j, we will complete this. For loop start with I start with 1, and I will end on less than equals to end on. I will end on 9 position. I will run from 1 to 9, right? So we'll write 9 here, and I will increase by 1. Same for J. J also start from 1, and J end on the position of 5, 1 to 5, right? So we'll write 5 here, and J plus plus. Okay. Now in this we will create a if statement. If statement. Each and every time this if statement gonna true, we will print what? We will print our star. Here we will print our star. Okay, so each and every time whatever condition we put here, that condition each and every time gonna true, we will in this condition gonna print star. Each and every time this condition, the if whatever condition we put here, that gonna be true, our star gonna print. Okay, so and each and every time this condition gonna false, on that place our space gonna print, right? So now we need to design a condition which we put here, and that condition works as whereas we need to print star, it will print star, and whereas we need to print space, it will print space. Okay, I hope you understand this code. One more thing here, each and every time when j loop will run completely from 1 to 5, we need to get our cursor on a next line. We do not need to continue from like same here. We do not need anything to continue like this. We need each and every time when j loop complete, j loop will run from 1 to 5, our cursor goes on a next line, and it will start from again from 1 to 5 on the next line. Okay, so for that we will write a next line, and in Java we can also write println. So we will write this after j loop, but inside the I loop. So we will write here system dot out print ln. ln will work as a next line. Okay. Now only thing we need to do is build a logic which we need to put here in this if statement. Okay, let's go. So now this is our first step. After writing this, and by the helping of this, we will go on our next step, which is second step. So I will put that here for your help. I will explain you. So this is our second step. So if you don't understand this, I will explain you. This is the position of I. This is the position of I when I loop run. I will run on 1, 2, 3. When I is 1, when I is 2, when I is 3, and when I is 5, and so on. So when I is 1, we need to print our star on the position of J1, on the 1 position. And when I is 2, we need to print our star on the position 1, 2. When I is 3, we need to print on the position of 1, 2, 3. And when I is 4, we need to print 1, 2, 3, 4. And when I is 5, we need to print star on the position 2, 3, 4, 5. And where I is 6, we need to print star on the position of 2, 3, 4, 5. So here is some catch. So you see that this will run as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in an increasing manner, and after 5 it goes like in a decreasing manner. Okay, it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So here is some catch. So we will build our logic for that. Now what we do, we will write our third step. So this is our third step. I will put that here and I will explain you that. Okay, so here the same, we write in the position of I 1 to 9, and by the help of this action, we write these conditions. So what this condition means is, this is J and this is the position of J. So we can say that if I was talking about this line, okay, so we can say that this is either 3 or less than 3. We don't, it all start from 1, so we do not put any condition for that. This is the by default, but the end we need to put end condition. So end condition is either this is 3 or less than 3. So we write here the either it is 3 or less than 3. Now if we talk about this also, it is either 2 or less than 2. So we write here J less than equals to 2. Same for all. Here also same, either it is 4 or less than 4. So we write 4. So this will work as a J less than equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And after 5, it's also go on 4, 3, 2, 5. Okay. So I hope you understand. I do not say you understand the condition, but I hope you understand the logic how I write this condition. Okay. How I write this. So if I take the example of from here, it is a position of I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So this is not wrong if I write this J less than equals to I till 5, just because I also goes on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this here we need to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? But the catch is after 5 it goes on a 4, 3, 2, 1. But here we need here our I goes like a 6, 7, 8, 9. So this condition gonna be valid till when J is 5. When I is 5, this condition is true. But when I is greater than 5, this condition goes wrong. So now we need that. I will erase this. Now we need this. We have something which run like this, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After 5, it will run as a 4, 3, 2, 1. So what we're gonna do? We will create another loop. We will create another loop, which is K loop, and this K for loop, we will create a condition on the behalf of that. This K will run. K's initial value is gonna be 0. Okay, and K the condition we will create if statement, and that if statement says when I is less than equals to 5. When I is less than equals to 5, when I is less than equals to 5, we need to do K plus plus. We need to increase K by 1. Okay, and when I is greater than 5, and which by mean this condition gonna be false. This condition gonna be false. On that case, we need to do K minus minus. So by this logic, our K will run like from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After 5, this condition gonna be false. From starting when K is 0, but come here it will increase by 1, just because it's less than equals to 5. It's gonna be 1, then it's gonna 2, it's gonna 3, it's gonna 4, it's gonna 5. But when I is greater than equals to 5, this condition is gonna false, and it goes on an else part, and in this else part it will decrease by 1. So at this place our K's value is 5. Then it will decrease and it will come on a 4, then it will 3, then it will 2, then it will 1. Okay, the I position, it's just because I is not gonna be less than 5, again it will run as 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it always, after 5 it will decrease by 1, and before 5 it will increase by 1. So we need to write logic like j less than equals to k here, and k will put here. So our second logic is this k run like this. On the behalf of that, it will satisfy all the condition which is we need to require here. So we write j less than equals to k. So here I will write j less than equals to k. Now this is the condition, but we need to create a int variable. So here before the I loop, I will create a int k equals to, initially it is 0. Initially it is 0. So what we do, what initially it is 0, okay. So what we're gonna do after coming inside the I for loop, what we're gonna do, we will create a if condition, okay. If I less than equals to 5, when I is either 5 or less than 5, on that condition, till that condition, what we need to do, we need to increase k by 1, okay. Wait a second. We need to increase k by 1, and when this condition gonna be false, what we need to do, we need to decrease k by 1. So we write k minus minus. I will explain again. Firstly we create a k variable, and k will increase by 1 when each and every time this condition gonna be true. The condition is when 5 is either k is when I is either 5 or less than 5. When I is either 5 or less than 5, on that condition k will increase by 1. K will increase by 1 here, right? And when I is either greater than equals to 6 or greater than 5, either 5 or greater than 5, I mean when this condition gonna be false, when I not either 5 or not less than 5, on that condition it will decrease by 1, okay. So by this help of this, our k loop will run as a 1 2 3 4 5. After 5 it will goes like 4 3 2 1, right? So here I write, that's why I write the k here, and by writing this k, our this condition match all along, and this condition gonna be true. So if you understand this, and you can rewatch this video, and now let's run this and see what's the output, and the output it comes what we need. Okay, so it goes like here. It will be, I will full screen this. So this is our output. So this is our output, and this is what we need to print. So it's 1 by 5 and 1 by 9. So this is also 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and 1 2 3 4 5. It is also 5 by 9, and what exactly pattern we need to print. Okay, I hope you understand this code. I hope you understand this code. If any kind of confusion you have, then you can drop a comment and either rewatch this video, and I will meet you on a next video. Thank you guys for watching.